Hey guys, it's Gracie Grew here, and today I'm here with my lovely friend Freya, and
Hi.
we're going to be doing a video called The Perks of Being Bold. So, this is a video that we're going to make to try and boost the confidence of people that maybe have recently lost their hair or who never had hair or things, just because it's awesome and we want you guys to know about it. So, shall we start off with the first perk, which is you never have to brush your hair?
Oh my God. It used to take up so much time, or like and washing and everything. It was like so annoying.
Yeah,
Just
I've never had like proper hair, and obviously you did, but I've had a wig, and they're a nightmare enough just to brush. Like it's
yeah.
so much time. I could honestly, I'm so happy. When I used to wear my wig to school, I used to have to get up half an hour earlier to brush and style my wig. When now I
Yeah.
just wake up and fabulous.
Yeah. And also if it's your natural hair, then it can actually be quite painful to
Yeah.
brush your hair if it's got knots in it.
Mm. And obviously you save tons of money on shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah. It can be really expensive.
Yeah. And you never have a bad headache.
Yeah.
Being like bald or having less hair is awesome. There are so many perks, and a lot of people don't see it, and they're like, don't cut your hair, like it will grow back in time, but it won't grow back immediately and you'll have a bad hair day. And actually it's great to have like less
Yeah.
hair. The
Why is it such a big aspect of your life? Is
Yeah,
your hair?
they
It,
obviously, I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I was really self-conscious about the fact that I had a lot less hair than everybody else. And I think that that's something that people that are losing their hair and or cut their hair need to realize, that it doesn't matter. Like your
yeah.
hair shouldn't define how you look, because honestly, it's not even that big a deal.
Yeah, I mean, I started losing my hair in year 5, and I was wearing hats like straight away. I wasn't very confident with it. When looking back at it now, I was the only person causing myself that worry. It wasn't anyone else.
And on the subject of hats, when you have less hair, you rock hats because there's nothing in the way. It just
Yeah,
suits them. And you have an
bec-
excuse to have a lot of hats.
yeah, and to wear hats to school,
Mm.
it's actually quite fun sometimes. Just I I get quite a lot of compliments because I have like 30 hats.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
just
same.
it's just so fun. It's kind of like having a new hairstyle every day,
And
and you never get hat hair.
yeah, and also when you have less hair, you're more unique. And in our cases, that means we've become models. So that's
Yeah,
great.
I it's honestly it's been such a great boost of my confidence being able to do this, and I also really want to get more into acting, and
Yeah,
like it's just if I feel like it's just I always used to love it, but now it's just made me embrace it. And the fact that I have no hair at all means I can experiment with so many different looks. Like these aren't actually my eyebrows; they're like the tattoo ones that I've got. I can literally make anything look how I want it to look.
yeah.
It's so cool, that idea.
Also, we can cosplay as eggs. So
Yep.
at Comic Con, we'd be going as Humpty Dumpty, because why
Or
not?
like, when people have to wear bold caps when they're doing like wigs and stuff.
Excuse me, our wigs are like, they just fit. They're natural. They look
Yeah.
fabulous. Oh, we can cosplay as World Record Egg.
Oh my God.
Just pictures
I've
of us.
always wanted to cosplay as like Gamora from Guardians
Yeah,
of the
that's
Galaxy.
the good thing. Like for Halloween, I wanted to go as Nebula. Swimming caps and things. Like, I don't know
Oh
why
my
you
God.
wear
Yeah,
one with no
I
hair,
think
but yeah.
I think I was actually a faster swimmer because of it. There's no drag.
Yeah.
You can really like be yourself with it and not be judged on how you look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot, and it's quite quirky. And if you see magazines, like old magazines, they everyone looked the same, but now it's so much variety in
Yeah.
like in like the show business and modeling industry. There is so much variety in how people look.
Yeah.
They really like it when someone who looks different comes in.
Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh, now we can use it to our advantage. We're diverse here. Yes.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not saying you should fake your identity, but if someone at a garage offers you a free toy, you take it. Because they feel bad for you.
Or someone in an Asian supermarket offers you a free slushie.
You take it. Honey, there are so many perks to being bold.
Obviously, we're not like condoning this.
Yeah, obviously you don't go into buildings just like
yeah, don't ask the people to give you things.
if they offer you stuff, we're not saying you shouldn't take it.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's a creepy guy in an alley offering you drugs.
Don't take that.
No, that's a bad idea.
There has been a few things that I actually thought this was quite funny. A supply teacher came up to me and she was like, you know, you're not allowed to wear hats in class. And the whole class was like, Miss, she's allowed to. It was like they all backed me up. It's also quite nice how you get backed up, but not just because of the way you look, just because it's something that other people feel isn't right, and other people know that it's not right to say something. If even the meanest people have never said anything to me about it, because they know that of all the things to comment about someone, something that they can't change probably isn't the right thing to say something about. Yeah. I've seen like duet chains of like you know, when people are saying me and this person staring at each other.
Yeah.
It's literally like 30 people, me and every bold person on TikTok, like of just one chain of like 30 people and they're so like confident with how they are.
Because I haven't bought a wig for 3 years now.
Yeah, I mean, I recently in like the last week, I've been wearing mine, just having so much fun with it, just like experimenting. I've had a few people like stare at me and like not just like do a double take, like full on stare, but like it gives me an excuse to stare back.
Yes. And
just be like.
That is the top tip. When someone stares at you guys, if you guys feel uncomfortable about it, don't. What you need to do, make direct eye contact with them and just look at them.
Like stare back.
Like you're having a staring contest, or just blink, or like just kind of look at them like, why are we doing this?
You don't even have to give them a dirty look. You can just stare at them neutrally, like, or even better, smile really sweetly.
Have you ever had someone ask if they can touch your head?
Yes. Or just in school for me to take my hat off so they can see my head.
Yeah. It's like you shouldn't ask someone wearing a hijab to take their hijab off to see their hair, because that's disrespectful. Just like you shouldn't ask someone that's bald if they could take their hat off so you can see their head.
Or touch it.
Yeah. You know how you don't ask a random pregnant lady if you could touch their stomach? You only really do that if you're annoying and you know them and stuff. It's like, oh, can I touch your stomach? You don't ask someone if you could touch their head, because it's weird.
Yeah, just that's for the people who don't have alopecia who are wondering.
Yeah, if you're watching this and you just don't have alopecia and you're just watching it to like kind of have a view, do not ask someone if you could touch their head, because
if they have cancer.
Yeah, because obviously, like, it's kind of a default. People are like, oh my god, you have cancer. When did you have cancer? It's like,
yeah.
Answer this without sounding like a royal.
Yeah, it's like when I first joined the school that I'm at, like someone came up to me and said, oh, my friend told me that a girl in their tutor had cancer. I'm like, no, I don't. I lost my hair naturally.
Yeah.
Don't just assume purely. And also, we wanted to bring up the fact that if you have alopecia and you still have a little bit of hair left, it's okay to let go of that.
Yeah.
It
shouldn't be like you're holding on to it like it's a bit of your past life. No, you should get rid of it, because it's probably going to make you feel worse to have like little bits of hair left on your head, because trust me, it's so freeing to just let go of like your hair.
Yeah, looking back at pictures, I can't understand why I wanted to keep hold of that. It's like I was trying to keep hold of hope that it would grow back, but now I don't actually want it to.
Yeah.
I like the fact that I don't have hair. I like the fact that it's made me more unique.
You should just embrace, if you're losing your hair, embrace it. Take advantage of it, because there's not going to be many people like you in your area, and you should have fun with it. Be you. Find your style.
And if you want someone to talk to or anything, there are actually a lot more people who have alopecia than you'd think.
Yeah.
Like you can find, like, on social media, on like TikTok, or I think there are actually apps for people with alopecia, or like support groups. And there's always someone to go to.
I don't know about you, but like my DMs are always open if anyone just ever wants advice or anything, or any questions.
Anytime.
Like, our DMs are open, because at the end of the day, we're not going to turn away someone that wants to know, like, help or advice or things, because, you know, it's just a good thing to do. We got to stick together.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a nice thing to have someone to talk to.
Yeah.
About someone that you have something in common with, or someone that you can relate to with your situation.
Yeah, totally. And yeah, it's just, you should feel confident with who you are, and if you're losing your hair, we're here to talk to, because you should have support and people that you can rely on for advice. And that's
yeah. And also with alopecia, there are, so for anyone like who doesn't have alopecia, obviously this could be something for you, is that there could be many reasons. It's not something that's caused by something specific.
And you should be proud of the fact that you're losing your hair, because it shows that you're strong and you're a survivor.
Yeah. I mean, I know that the doctors, when I went to the doctors to see what it was, they weren't actually entirely sure why it happened. Like, that it could have been like an iron deficiency or stress, but either way, it's something that I fought through. My friends now, they don't even acknowledge it. It's something that's just become normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only time that they acknowledge it is when I joke about it, which is quite a lot.
It's like,
yeah, everyone's like, I feel bad for laughing. I'm like, don't.
Bad. If I'm making the joke,
it's my joke.
If I laugh at a joke and it's not like an awkward, if I actually laugh at a joke, or if I make the joke, don't feel bad for laughing, because it's a joke.
Yeah, I mean, my TikTok bio says CEO of bald jokes, so don't all look the same.
Yeah, like when we go to the fashion show that we're at, people often mistake us for each other, and that is kind of annoying.
We're the only two bald girls in the room, and we are each other, apparently.
Please, if you see someone with less hair and you're like, oh, I know someone with less hair, it could be them. Please check their face before you call out, like, oh, look, Freya or Grace. Like, genuinely, if you saw someone that had brown hair, you wouldn't say, oh my God, that's my friend Jen. You'd be like, no, you need to check the face. And just because we've got less hair or no hair doesn't mean we don't have a face anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we actually look quite different.
Yeah.
People I noticed, we look quite different.
Yeah, like, genuinely, our faces are completely different.
You pull off the bald so well. I feel like that's something that, like, it's a very lucky thing if you have a correctly shaped head for being bald.
So well, genuinely, you look like a supermodel, and you also, it makes you look older. Genuinely, when I first met Freya, I thought she was like my age or older, and she's younger than me, and I was shocked. I was like, "What? You seem like so grown up. Like, you're like my age plus, not, you know."
I mean, you pretty much are a supermodel.
So are you, though. Like, genuinely. Like, if you guys, you should check out Freya's photos on Instagram and stuff, and her makeup account, which I'll link down below, because genuinely, you're awesome. You look so stylish and things.
Thank you.
So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Freya's social media is linked down below, so you can go follow her and hype her up, because, you know, she's awesome. Thank you so much for doing this, lovely. And yeah, have a great week.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.